welcome back everybody. So today we're going to try Marvelroast from Founders. This is the 2020 version. I'm actually not sure if they made this, if last year was the first year. I'm not sure because the 2020, maybe, I almost want to say this is brand new to 2020 anyway. But I could be wrong because it's weird that usually on Untapped for the first year it doesn't have a year on it, and this one did. So Imperial Golden Ale with coffee, cocoa nibs, vanilla, and milk sugar. Now coffee, cocoa nibs, vanilla, and milk sugar can go into a stout if you wanted to. 8% ABV, 20 IBUs, bottled on 6/20/20. I don't know what 04252 is. I don't know if that's the fermenter or what that means. $2.99. At first I thought they had this mislabeled because I was like, $3 for a Founders 8% beer? That's kind of crazy. But they said nope. I was gonna check Untapped. Yeah, they don't give any information on it. So let's go ahead and pour it in here, see what we think. Nice color. I'm hoping that this does have big coffee. I am a big coffee fan. I like coffee in my beers. I drink my coffee black and straight. So hopefully this has a lot of coffee in it. Head is dissipating. Coffee beans are going to give off oils, which usually kill head. It just says with coffee. I guess I should take that back. I don't know if they're using beans in this or not, or if they're cold brewing coffee, then pouring it in there at bottling. I'm not sure. Cocoa nibs probably wouldn't kill the head. I've made a couple beers with cocoa nibs, and obviously they were stouts, and I don't remember. I think those had heads, so I don't think that would kill a head. Color, yeah, golden color. Lots of particles in there. Not sure what would be in there with all those particles. But obviously it's not filtered. Let's go ahead and smell. This beer's probably been out 15-20 minutes. I wanted to let it warm up just a little bit to see if we could get more coffee to come out. I definitely get, I would say, a light roast coffee. There's a little sweetness. At first I was going to say almost like a white chocolate. But I think it's the sweetness is from the grains, probably not so much the cocoa nibs. Those would be bitter. Vanilla maybe. Like a sweet vanilla. Milk sugar. It doesn't smell like it's milky. At first I was gonna say like a white stout or a golden stout, something like that, where sometimes they do use like a white chocolate in there. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this, but I guess it could be not white chocolate in here mixing with that coffee. It could be that vanilla that's mixing with that coffee to come off as a perceived white chocolate. It smells pretty good. I would like a bigger smell of it, maybe a little bit more coffee, and up the vanilla chocolate, if you wanted to say, just a little bit. But if anything, if I had to nitpick, I want that coffee up some. Let's go ahead and taste. Ooh, very sweet. Very sweet. That's the first thing that pops into my mind. very sweet, thicker beer, almost like you are drinking a stout. You're getting that vanilla. It seems like the coffee is bolder in the taste than it is in the nose. I think there's too much sweetness in here. I don't know. It seems like you get that thickness like you're drinking a stout. Then that vanilla kicks in. Then like a coffee ground taste comes out. Like almost if you brew a cup of coffee and you get some of the grounds in the bottom in the last drink, that's kind of what it is. I think there's too many flavors fighting each other in here. I think maybe a golden ale is a good base, but I'm not sure why they needed to add milk sugar. It seems it seems like that's doing too much and just putting it over the edge. I think I don't know if a stout in place of the golden ale would have been better, especially if all those flavors stayed there. Yeah, it seems like in the middle they're all fighting, and it's just a little too much. Then, if anything, that vanilla coffee comes out at the end. But, like, in the middle, it's just a mess. At least for me, anyway. No alcohol. For me, I would have to go with a 4 out of 5 on this one. I think it's good. I like the coffee. It's a little too thick. I wish the body was thinner and they would have cut back a little bit on that milk sugar or the sweetness in this beer. Uh, Putting it out now, I think it's a little too warm to be drinking like a sugary thick beer like this. Fall, I think it would be better. But yeah, 4 out of 5 for me. So if you enjoyed this beer review, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.